Hi, hi. Okay, so my name is Joan, and I know that a lot of people are going through so much this period, but I'm here with me sending you lots of love. I'm sending you lots of life, lots of kisses, and I'm asking you to try and enjoy yourself so much and raise your vibration this period. So this video is about how to raise your vibration so that you can feel good most of the time, and this is what helped me along my journey. So this is what I do. I'm sharing with you the most powerful perspective that helped me along my journey to feel good almost all of the time. So I'm using this book written by David Hawkins called Power versus Force, and it is with the understanding that there are different levels of vibrational states of being. On the lower vibrational states of being, you have emotions like anger, like shame, like pride, like guilt, and then you start going all the way up to courage, and then you go all the way up to love, and then all the way even up to enlightenment. So, and a few years ago, before I started meditating, I was basically engrossed with this bottom level emotions. I felt a lot of anger, a lot of shame and guilt. And this is because I was abused at certain points in my life when I was growing up. So I was feeling so much guilty because my abuser made me feel that I was responsible for what happened to me. So I also felt shame for the things that I felt I could have done but could not do them. So that was why I felt so much anger and so much guilt and shame. So here's what you do: practice meditation. And when I started practicing meditation initially, I was trying so much to control my thoughts. I tried so much to control my thoughts because I learned that our thoughts are creating our reality. So I was trying to create a positive reality. So I labeled my thoughts as good and as bad. And I tried as much as possible to control the positive thoughts and let go of the negative thoughts. But the understanding that our thoughts come from certain perspective, and that is the experience that we have had in the past, the things that have happened to us creates our thoughts. And so our thoughts is in a continuous loop or continuous momentum, and then they keep looping and looping and looping, sometimes subconsciously though. So you keep thinking the same thoughts in different ways over and over again. But the changing point for me was when I started observing my thoughts. I was no longer trying to control my thoughts. I was now just observing them. And that is when I started making a lot of posts on the internet. Well, when I started observing my thoughts, I was no longer labeling the thoughts as good or as bad or as ugly or as happy or as sad. I just observe the thoughts from a neutral perspective. If you go up the scale, you see that there is neutrality at some point. And what happens is this: by the time you get to the neutral state, you just naturally let go of all those negative emotions that are at the bottom level. So the higher you go on your emotional level of being, you let go of the bottom emotions. So as I started just observing my thoughts, I was no longer bothered about whether they were good or bad or all that. So that was what happened to me. So start observing your thoughts in your meditation. One of the ways to practice this is through the gift of forgiveness. Forgive all the people that have hurt you in the past, have hurt you in the present, and then you let go of it. Yes, have the awareness of your story, and but that story can no longer affect you. So that's what happened to me. I know that I went through this. I know that this happened to me, that happened to me. That is why I'm able to share the story freely with you without feeling any guilt or shame or anger. I just share the story from a neutral point. So that's what happens. So you can start by observing your thoughts and then being neutral about them. So the second thing, number two, the second thing on how to raise your vibration, this is what helped me along my journey. You may have to change your environment. So we grew up in certain environments, and one of the books I recommend when it comes to changing environment is this book written by Bruce Lipton, and it's called The Biology of Consciousness. And it helped me so much. It talks about a child being programmed, every child being programmed from the age of 0 to 7. Your environment, sometimes we grew up around certain people, maybe all of us were negative together or we were doing certain lifestyle together. So you may need to move away from those people, or because at some point, if for example your friends were negative and you no longer subscribe to their negativity, what happens is that they may start treating you in a certain way. So you may have to let go of certain association, let go of certain friends. Sometimes you may let go of some form of places that created a particular type of environment or a particular type of feeling for you. So that's it. Number 2 is environment. You have to change your environment. You may need to move away from a certain place you are staying. It may have to be maybe start creating new realities for yourself. Move out of that place you're staying. Rearrange your room, something as small as that. Okay, so call for someone to paint your house. Okay, this period, I know that you may not be able to paint your house, but just change your environment. Okay, so number 3 is how to raise your vibration. Number 3 is by practicing gratitude. What I do most times when I wake up is just put my hands on my chest and then be grateful for the things that have happened to me. And the book I recommend for this is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and it talks about being aware. And one of the ways of being aware is to become grateful. And how can you be grateful if you are not even aware of the good things that are happening to you, the beautiful life that is happening to you every day? You are actually living. And that's beautiful. Okay, so practice gratitude. Put your hands on your chest every morning when you wake up and be grateful for the things that have happened to you. Be grateful for the things that you have done. Be grateful for the things that you were about to do. Be also grateful for the things that you have not done. So that is it. So that's how you can raise your vibration, and these are the things that help me along my journey. Thank you very much. All right, so bye bye.